Sexual allegations hit Rahul Mamkootathil. We did this story yesterday and we shall pursue this story every day until we all as women know that they are not just one or two. There are several allegations against this so-called bright and young Congress MLA. And he, Rahul Mamkootathil, is under intense scrutiny now with multiple allegations of sexual harassment and misconduct piling up against him. The controversy now spans 4 separate complaints, pointing to a disturbing pattern of both power and abuse. Allegation 1. Avantika. Who's she? Well, she's a trans woman. Avantika has alleged that Mamkootathil sent her sexually explicit messages and suggested meeting in Bengaluru or Hyderabad to do it. What began as a casual friendship, said Avantika, turned very disturbing. She further claimed that Mamkootathil used Telegram's vanish mode to erase incriminating evidence and later even blocked her before a press conference. Let's look at allegation 2. Rini and George. Actor Rini and George earlier accused Mamkootathil of sending obscene messages over several years. She says complaints to senior party leaders were ignored and that he continued to hold important posts despite repeated misconduct. And the worst was, whenever she pointed things out, his attitude was, well, go ahead and do it, who cares? Allegation 3. Hani Bhaskaran. She's a writer, Hani Bhaskaran, who also accused the MLA of inappropriate messages on Instagram, later followed by derogatory remarks about her to others. Allegation 4. This is a former MP's daughter. In another complaint, the daughter of a former Congress MP alleged that Rahul Mamkootathil promised marriage but backed out, citing caste. She says he told her his family would not accept her because she belonged to a backward caste. This complaint too has reached the party high command. Following the storm of allegations, Mamkootathil resigned as Kerala Youth Congress chief amid protests by both the BJP and CPIM youth wings. Palakkad MP V.K. Srikandan has clarified that no decision has been taken on his MLA post yet. He said the party has ordered an inquiry and any further action will depend on its findings.
ഇങ്ങനെ ചാനലുകളിലും പത്രമാധ്യമങ്ങളിലൊക്കെ ഇത്തരത്തിലൊരു പരാമർശം വന്നപ്പോൾ തന്നെ പാർട്ടി നേതൃത്വം അദ്ദേഹത്തോട് രാജിവെക്കാൻ പറയാം. അദ്ദേഹം സ്വയം രാജിവെക്കാൻ ഏറ്റെടുക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു. ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു തെറ്റ് ചെയ്തതായിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ പ്രത്യക്ഷത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ആർക്കും അറിയില്ല. അങ്ങനെ ഗുരുതരമായിട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും അപാകതയുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് പാർട്ടി അന്വേഷിച്ച് ശക്തമായ നടപടി തക്ക സമയത്ത് തന്നെ സ്വീകരിക്കും.
This controversy lays bare the uneasy intersection of political power, harassment and caste discrimination for sure. Yet a larger question remains, why have multiple victims avoided going to the police? That's what I want to ask, because that is the first stop I would make. I'm not saying that it is an individual choice. That is what doing due diligence is. But isn't it strange that all of these women, none of them, and I've had a chat with some of them whom I shall not name, said, no, we did not go to the police. Instead, we thought we should speak to the media. So has Kerala's political and cultural environment truly shifted since the Hema committee's report on sexual harassment? The point of the matter is that a year ago, Kerala's film industry was rocked when women artists, actors, dancers, performers publicly protested against entrenched harassment by powerful men. Their struggle was borne out by the long-delayed Hema committee report, which was commissioned in 2017 and later came out in 2024. But despite all this, have things really changed? Because it seems like in Kerala, not going to the police, I shall equate it as silence which speaks louder than justice. Vinita Hariharan, political analyst from Kerala, has joined us. Thank you so much, Vinita, for joining us on this broadcast. Hi, Vinita. Yeah, there you are. Okay. Vinita, I want to ask a very, very basic question, and I've been mulling over it for the past 2 days. Why have none of these women, Vinita, gone to the police? What is it that stops them? Why go to the media? Because usually people, I will not go to the media. I will not, maybe I will confide in a friend, but straight away go to the police. That's what law is for.
So I think this reflects the faith that they have on the governmental systems and the police. I think so. That is what is reflected in the fact that they went to the media. Media is even more powerful than going to the police, and they have their names and faces on the media itself is a bold and powerful move. I think triggered by the actress, and it gave the others also the encouragement and confidence to come forward. It's almost like a Me Too movement against Rahul now. And I think with all of this, with so many women coming out in the open and accusing him of and giving the gory details of his interactions with them, I think this is proven enough, and this is proof enough for him to come out from that MLA seat, because he no longer has the the moral authority to hold a position of public responsibility like a member of the legislative assembly. I think the in all moral responsibility, he has to give up the MLA seat. And three women coming out, one transgender and two other women, both celebrities in their own rights, all of them well-known figures, coming out in the open and speaking against this person, and his own attitude, which is shown in public. He says, "Who cares about the allegations?" That itself is enough for the Congress to take a
I
stern
understand
action
that
against
you
him.
are innocent until proven guilty. I do understand that. You have a right to defend yourself. But look at the voice. I can hear him say that, well, listen, where is the proof? Like he said, I mean, I have not done anything. I have not, why she's not named me. I don't think I'm culpable. I don't think I'm guilty. He's already given himself, the clean chit, as it were, so which is very, very disturbing. And this smacks of power, this smacks of privilege, this smacks of patriarchy, all the three P's, Vinita Hariharan.
No, absolutely. It's a big sense of entitlement, and that he is displaying by this attitude of who cares. So I think this is a precedent that has to be set and strict. As I said yesterday, there has to be norms now in political parties also to prevent such sexual harassment cases going forward. And the things like POSH, which are there in corporate environments, why can't it be there in political parties? Why are political leaders exempt from such
Yeah,
scrutiny under the law? I
yeah,
mean, they're not
yeah,
above the law. They're lawmakers, they're policy
absolutely.
makers, but they're not above the law for sure.